Number 1. Not every old creepy basin is dark and haunted, but some are, and this one certainly could be. Going down there gets scarier every time, because paranormal activity is always on the rise. The creepy things down here always start with a ghost slamming the door.
Who's there?
At 41 seconds, he gets his reply in the form of a bizarre, twisted figure. Caught on camera at 41 seconds of physical manifestation of the ghost in the basement, which he so fears it seems to be balance tied in a clock, and I can just barely make out 2 white eyes. The ghostly presence is caught on video, but not in real life, and so I-timed investigator keeps exploring the haunted place now for long though. His mission will be abandoned, surely he is about to flee.
Why is the ball moving?
The questions aloud what his eyes are seeing as a ball is called moving by itself, or more accurately, like a ghost has pushed it. This could easily be done with the pull of a string. That's still there's an explain the ghost sighting caught on tap earlier. Number 2. Scary scratching from within the basement should alarm anyone. Some would call for help while others would grab their phone. Not for help, but to make sure whatever is down there is caught on camera. That's what 2 roommates do after one hears noises in a hidden crawl space of their home.
It could have been anything though.
Nah, I was scared, man. I heard noises. Come on, move this way.
You're a scary cat, dude. They could have been rats or whatever. What about if we got a whole bunch of rats?
Nah, man.
Are you going down there?
Hell nah.
There's a light right there, dude. You go down there while I record.
There's no way he's going down into the creepy basement crawl space after hearing years sounds, so his room may volunteers to show him up.
Like, the light right there, the string. It's around here somewhere.
Open the lights, can't
Hold up. I can't reach. Can't reach. I think I gotta step on that chair. There's a chair right here.
He squints in the darkness, and that's when he finds the scariest thing of his life. One minute and 27 seconds is when I can barely make out a shadow figure straightening up to greet him. He's screaming, and the video ends before we get to see. If he escapes from the cross space before it reaches hand, the man sees a ghost hiding in his basement according to the title of this video. But I'm not so sure the supernatural is what he's caught on camera. Something scary is in his basement crawl space for sure, but think about it. Why would there be a chair positioned directly under his crawl space in Trank? Unless somebody has been using it to climb into their home, I don't think this is a ghost taunting the basement. I think this is an insanely scary stranger encounter caught on video. Anyway, that's my analysis, but what do you make of this strange sighting? Number 3.
There is literally sounds coming in my basement right now, and it's freaking me out. Kids are upstairs asleep, and I'm gonna go down and check right now. This is freaky right now because I rarely go in my basement. It's an unfinished basement.
A YouTuber named An Everyday Canadian has been afraid of his basements ever since. He recorded an incident that he cannot explain. Fear grips his throat, but he knows what he must do. He'll never know what's causing the scary noises if his only reaction is to stand in the doorway. He knows he will be going down the stairs into the basement, where a scary thing is waiting to be found. He thought the only thing scarier than going down there would be not knowing what it was he was wrong.
I hate basements. My laundry machine just stopped. It's just me in the basement. What the f was that? What the?
Sometimes the source, while weird noisy in your house, is scarier than you can imagine. Sometimes going down in your basement results in witnessing paranormal activity that you wish you could erase from your camera from your mind. And sometimes it's a toy on a string. Number 4.
There's something over here. Moving around.
This was the moment when a YouTuber named MixBreed Entertainment gasps in surprise. In turned around because he thinks that he felt the presence of the ghost so near that's not enough evidence to prove this basement is haunted. What happens next to certainly is.
I'll try something real quick. Is there anyone here? What the f?
The stuffed animal falls over when it goes is asked to move an object.
Did the teddy bear just move? What the f is that?
Then a ghost orb is caught on camera seemingly coming out of the toy itself.
It just got really what the f?
So the toy could fall, and a particle of dust could fly over it, I suppose. When the same thing happens a second time, coincidences go out the window. Paranormal is what I think this is.
Can you move it again? Oh,
Sure enough, there's another orb when this happens. Number 5. YouTuber Demk7 also recently moved into this apartment. He rented the place without viewing it because it looked nice and the rent was low. When he got there, he realized why. There are really high ceilings, like a 19th century monastery in the middle of England, he said. He then takes viewers on it to her through the apartment. There are mirrors all over. All of this is nothing compared to what he found just outside the bathroom. Carved into the floorboards, you can clearly see a hatch in the floor kitted out with a handle. Demk7 says. He figured it was a bit of underground storage. He lifts the lid up, and it doesn't appear to be a storage space, that is, until you look beyond the surface and see that the space expands below pretty deeply. He guides viewers down stone stairs that lead into what calls the dungeon. There's a corridor heading off ahead, lots of stones and discarded brick, and wiring. There is a room to the right directly below. Apartment on the wall is graffiti that reads "Xco judging" from the flooring. He believes it used to be a burial ground. He adds some the corridor. Most of the dungeon is piled with rubbish during an old brick. He finds a newspaper dating back to 1984. He finds what looks like an old front door. Did someone used to live here? Or perhaps the house was built over an older existing foundation. Whatever the case, a dungeon is one secret room I wouldn't want to find in my new home. Thanks for like and subscribe our video.